From a distance, Earth looks like the definition of a planet: blue oceans, white clouds, and liquid water. Then, the familiar picture tears open. Beyond our solar system, blue can mean glass. A year can last less than a day, and darkness can swallow almost every visible ray from a star. This is not an official ranking. These 5 worlds were selected because each breaks a different rule we learned at home. None has been photographed in this detail, so every landscape is an artist reconstruction built from measured light, orbital motion, and physical models. Number 5 is HD 189733b. Its cobalt color could be mistaken for a vast ocean. In reality, it is a gas giant orbiting its star every 2.2 days. The blue comes from a scorched atmosphere containing silicate particles, the same basic material found in glass. Temperatures rise above 1,000 degrees Celsius, while winds may race at roughly 7,000 kilometers per hour. Silicate material can condense into tiny particles and move almost sideways. Raining glass is not a shower of window shards. It is a storm of hot mineral particles driven around a giant planet. Number 4, 55 Cancri E, became famous as the Diamond Planet. It is about twice Earth's width, nearly 8 times its mass, and completes an orbit in less than 18 hours. An early model showed that a carbon-rich interior, including diamond at depth, could fit the measurements, but possible does not mean confirmed. Later work weakened the assumptions behind that headline. The stronger picture is a superheated rocky world covered by molten material. Web measurements hint that carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide may form an atmosphere above the magma ocean. The myth was simpler. The evidence is stranger. Number 3 is GJ436b, sometimes called the planet of burning ice. The name is poetic, not literal. This warm Neptune, about 22 Earth masses, circles a red dwarf every 2.6 days. Deep inside, volatile material may exist under pressures where familiar categories like solid, liquid, and gas stop behaving normally. Its atmosphere creates a more direct puzzle. At roughly 800 Kelvin, models expected abundant methane, yet observations found far less. Hubble also revealed an enormous comet-like cloud of escaping hydrogen. GJ436b is not an ice ball on fire. It is a warm giant writing its atmosphere across space. Number 2 is J1407b, the world often described as a super Saturn. In 2007, the young star J1407 dimmed in a complex eclipse lasting 56 days. One influential model explains that signal with an unseen companion surrounded by at least 37 rings extending roughly 90 million kilometers from the center. That structure would dwarf Saturn's rings, and its gaps might mark forming moons. But the companion has not been directly seen, and the rings are an interpretation of one extraordinary eclipse. J1407b may be one of the largest ring systems ever inferred. It is not a finished portrait of a confirmed planet. Number 1 is WASP-12b. This hot Jupiter circles its star in 1.1 days. Hubble found that its dayside traps at least 94% of incoming visible starlight. Reflective clouds cannot survive the extreme heat, so light penetrates the atmosphere and becomes heat instead of returning to space. Darkness is only the beginning. Stellar tides distort WASP-12b and pull superheated atmosphere away from it. The world is not a black hole, but its silhouette and escaping gas reveal a planet being slowly dismantled by the star it orbits. Glass weather, a disputed diamond interior, compressed volatiles, impossible rings, and a planet darker than asphalt. A telescope sees none of these scenes directly. It sees a star dim slightly, a spectrum lose one color, or an infrared signal change by a fraction. From those tiny differences, astronomers build and test worlds. Models change when better evidence arrives. That is not a weakness, it is the method. Beyond the last measured point, another star is already flickering, and another impossible planet is waiting to become a little less unknown.